Everybody, welcome to Everything. Today's episode is all about campfire stories, and I thought who better to share with you some amazing campfire stories other than the speakers at this year's TedXkids BC. Now, I'm so grateful that I got to be a part of the event and watch all these inspiring speakers on November 16th at Michael J. Fox Theater, and all of these amazing people with their inspiring stories were able to change the world in one way or another. So for you guys sitting out there, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the campfire as we look at these amazing stories.
Wonder, insight, ideas. It's time to tell.
We can change the world if we defy the impossible.
We have the tools, we have the passion. We can be more, we can be much more. Let's turn the world inside out. It's just the beginning. We haven't changed remarkable things. We can be more, we can be much more. Science is clever. The great creativity is more magical. And now we need that magic,
The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine the future. We can remember the past. The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine what it's like to be some other person in some other place.
Take a moment, take a breath. I'm a believer. The science is clear. We have to get off of all. We always our children and grandchildren. I'm a believer. We can't just drill our way out. We can't just bomb our way out. We're gonna invent our way out. Working together. We need to think big, we need to think cheap. We need to think about the problem differently. Wonder, insight, ideas. It's time to tell.
The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine the future. We can remember the past. The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine what it's like to be some other person in some other place.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on.
The city of the future calls on you to see it through. Will you dream with me? Will you build with me?
We have the tools, we have the passion. We can be more, we can be much more. I'm a believer.
We can change the world if we defy the impossible.
We have 3 billion new minds coming online. To do that which we must do. We need to think big, we need to think cheap. We need to think about the problem differently. Wonder, insight, ideas. It's time to tell.
The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine the future. We can remember the past. The miracle of the future. Remember the past.
Wonder, insight, ideas. It's time to tell.
Getting access to great ideas hasn't always been easy. Back in the day, you'd only be in the loop if you were literate, educated, rich, and a man. Good thing times have changed. The internet has made sharing ideas a breeze, and no one's doing that better than TED. No, not you, TED. I'm talking about the non-profit organization that's big on spreading awesome ideas. Twice a year, TED holds this conference where thought leaders from around the world give some mind-blowing talks. Then TED sticks them online so you can watch them for free. Volunteers translate the videos, which means anyone can be inspired by the likes of Bill Gates, Malcolm Gladwell, or Jane Goodall. So what is TEDx? TEDx is a way for you to run a mini TED-style event in your own town. Hold talks around issues that matter to your community, free from corporate, political, and religious agendas. So take part. Don't stop watching videos at TED.com. Keep an eye out for your nearest TEDx event, and if you're up for it, apply to start your own. TED. Ideas worth spreading.
Welcome to TedXkids BC. It is an honor for me to be here, and I'm very, very excited. Come on! Kai, okay, good memory, Kai. Okay, Kai, do you like magic?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, do you like campfires?
Are you the one?
And I'll see you soon on Everiathing.
This is for you.
starting right now. This is your TedXkids event. Please welcome your MCs. Come on, stand up. This is great stuff. You're a part of it too. Thanks, Kid, for cleaning out a table. Look at you guys. Your contacts is great. I like the planet. It's our planet. We're ready to rock it on the live stream for all the people on the internet right now.
All right, everyone. Welcome to TedXkids BC 2014. Woo! So, how excited is everyone to be here today? I know we are, especially because today we're celebrating a special milestone. So this is actually our 5th conference and our largest conference ever. Woo!
I'm here to tell you about the lessons I've learned and the challenges I've faced. But most of all, I'm here to remind you that sometimes your weakest points can be the most powerful, precious pieces of you, and you can use them to change the world. So sandpaper smiles, because even though I had this little flaw in myself, I kept on smiling.
And so I created a program. I used all the skills because I knew that when I felt best, when I got out of that dark anxiety and got out of the scribble in my head, was when I was running. It was when I was with my community and they would show up for me and I would show up for them.
We urge the students and teachers to donate their broken electronics. We filter out the most useful parts, the parts that are still working. And we take those parts and we rebuild. We reconstruct new electronics. Electronics that will be redistributed into our community, to people who need them, to people who can't afford to buy new ones.
Be hardworking. No matter what project you do, there's no replacement for hard work. Be lateral. Use ordinary devices or concepts for extraordinary purposes. When you don't have the right tools, methods, or even project ideas, substitute. Never ignore your small ideas, because everything starts small.
Our goal is $115 or 2,300 juice boxes, which is needed to sponsor one wheelchair in Guatemala. I want to encourage everyone to go home and start recycling your empty recyclable beverage containers for a good cause. Yes, juice boxes can and do change lives.
Welcome back to Everiathing. Now, before we continue the rest of our episode, I have something out there for all of you guys within the ages 13 to 18. So you guys want to make sure that your eyes are glued to this TV because you don't want to miss what I'm about to show you. Check this out. Are you the one?
for the Star Experience. I'm Brooklyn Roebuck, and I'll see you soon on Everiathing.
This is for you.
You'll know that if you dream big, that your dreams actually scare you, you'll get out of that comfort zone. And I have nothing against comfort zones. I think we all need them at some point in our lives. But if you spend too much time in them, you'll never know what you're capable of. And you know what? It felt better. I was having fun with more people, teaching them things, and they told me they felt empowered. They were also financially independent. They were earning money at 11 when other teenagers still had to ask for allowances. But why is it that we're so fearful of mistakes, that we often try to avoid them at all costs? Well, it's understandable because society stigmatizes mistakes, and especially us as young people in our education system. Oftentimes, instead of congratulating answers that are right, classrooms negatively shame answers that are wrong. Remember to celebrate your mistakes, because mistakes ultimately shape who you are and what you can do for the world. Because mistakes are the building blocks of success.
In 1984, the first ball bearing was added to the yo-yo. This started the modern yo-yo generation, and everything changed. Modern yo-yos are made out of aircraft aluminum. They have high-speed ball bearings, which allow them to spin forever. And the tricks that can be done on these yo-yos are amazing. These yo-yos can cost anywhere from $20 to over $300.
Wonder, insight, ideas. It's time to test.
We can change the world if we defy the impossible.
We have the tools, we have the passion. We can be more, we can be much more. Let's turn the world inside out. It's just the beginning. We haven't changed remarkable things. We can be more, we can be much more. Science is clever.
I know that your app was also pitched with Dragon's Den, which is an amazing opportunity. So can you tell us a little bit more about what that was like for you?
Yeah, sure. So that was, I pitched, I think, almost 2 Aprils ago, or last April. I was 15 years old, and it was a really cool experience because it's my first time going to Toronto. And TV is a really interesting thing. It's a lot of, like, hurry up and wait. So I got there at 7, and I didn't actually get to pitch till 4:30. So I was at the CBC studios for a lot of the time. But when I actually got into the den, it was probably one of the scariest experiences of my life because I knew that whatever I said was going to be recorded and 2 million people, 3 million people would be watching, so I was really nervous. But it was an amazing experience. I think the Dragons are amazing people. Arlene was, I'm very honored to say that Arlene invested $25,000 into Under the Radar, and at 15 we became business partners. So I'm just honored to her, for seeing what she saw in me, and just the rest of the Dragons for their time. Obviously, as a 15-year-old, I couldn't have asked for a better business experience.
It's more magical, and now we need that magic.
The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine the future, we can remember the past. The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine what it's like to be some other person in some other place.
Take a moment, take a breath. I'm a believer. The science is clear. We have to give all of what we owe to our children and grandchildren. I'm a believer. We can't just drill our way out. We can't just bomb our way out. We're going to invent our way out. Working together. We need to think big, we need to think cheap. We need to think about the problem differently. Wonder, insight, ideas. It's time for the test.
The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine the future, we can remember the past. The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine what it's like to be some other person in some other place.
And that's a wrap. So I hope you guys get the chance to follow TedXkids BC and follow their journeys as well. There are so many amazing stories out there, and who knows, maybe next year I'll be watching you share your campfire story on their stage. Until next time, I'll see you next week here on Everiathing.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on.
The city of the future calls on you to see it through. Will you dream with me? Will you build with me?
We have the tools. We have the passion. We can be more. We can be much more. I'm a believer.
We can change the world if we defy the impossible.
We have 3 billion new minds coming online. To do that which we must do. To do that which we must do. We need to think big. We need to think cheap. We need to think about the problem differently. Wonder, insight, ideas. It's time for the test.
The miracle of your mind, so you can see the world as it isn't. We can imagine the future, we can remember the past. The miracle, imagine the future, remember the past.
Wonder, insight, ideas. It's time for the test.